Good morning, welcome back to Tea and Pajamas. It's Wednesday already. Tuesday went by so fast, and I didn't even do anything, really, except dishes and organize a little bit. Okay, today's tea is another one we've done before, but I'm waiting on some tea. This is Nosferatea tea, and this is, I can't read this, I've read it before, but the lighting is even worse here than it was my other place. Steep this for 3 to 5 minutes for taste at a temperature of 195 to 212 degrees. Let's see, maybe I can, but I have to hold it all the way out here and not look at the camera. So we will skip it this time. This is a leaf sweat tea. And I don't see a link on here for social media. But you can find leaf sweat tea online. That is the goofiest looking Nosferatu ever, but I'm here for it. He looks like he would hang out with Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter and enjoy himself. I've got a vintage Halloween shirt on today and a pair of my Ghouls Night Out pajama pants. Let's see if I can read the flavor notes in this. Oh, here we go. That's what I was supposed to do. Black tea, safflower, Bing cherry pieces, Rainier cherry juice. Oh, Rainier cherry slices, I'm sorry. Almonds and mango. So cherries, almonds, and mango. Any black tea. I can taste the cherries and the almonds. Oh, I forgot to read you the safflower leaves. That's what it is. Okay, let's do a redo on this. Black tea, safflower leaves, Bing cherry pieces, Rainier cherry slices, and crushed almonds and diced mango bits. Okay, now we've got it read properly. I don't feel like redoing this. I'm kind of sleepy. I had my white noise on for thunderstorm and rain last night, and it sounded extra loud. I thought, oh, well, maybe it's raining outside. I looked outside. I didn't see any rain. But then I looked on Weather Kitty, and it was heavy rain, at least earlier. It's not raining now. I can't see it raining. We had a nice thunderstorm. Yeah, thorn. It's a thorn. Yeah, I was trying to say thunderstorm. All in one word there. Trying to figure out my groceries because I screwed up again. If I eat more oatmeal, which I've got plenty of, I should be fine. Or I could just go ahead and call a cab. I was going to wait till the week after this coming week and then go. But I might just call somebody today. We'll see how I feel. I hate bugging people when the weather's like this. Yes, my accidental layers are growing out. And I had trimmed the long part down to be even with the part in the back and underneath in the middle that was growing out. And these goofy bits here were part of the middle. Now they look just like weird owl ears. No news. I've already gotten you up to date on having an appointment for Lilo to get her to the vet. I just need to firm it up with the cab company that I don't go to work those 2 days, and then try to find a way to get to and from Critter Junction both of those days. I made muffins again out of very non-muffiny stuff. Well, actually, there are recipes on the back of Kodiak cakes for muffins. Well, brownies, actually, I think, and a chocolate cake. But they involve eggs and sugar and all that good stuff. So I don't keep eggs and sugar in my apartment typically. So I mixed instant mashed potatoes, Kodiak cake mix, well, the pancake mix, a little bit of almond milk, a bunch of water, about a tablespoon of oil, stirred it all together, and then put it in my little tombstone cakelet pans. I had just enough for 5 of the 6, not filled completely, and they turned out pretty good. If I can get it to turn out properly, like the way I would have liked them to, next time I'll show you maybe. I haven't been very up on the Halloween lately. I do have AT from Bloodthirsties on the way. I can finally order from them directly. It was an accidental thing I think I had told you guys about in ghouls, that I had found them online and tried to place an order, but I couldn't get it to go through completely. And I received a message. I was like, yeah, I was trying to place an order, it didn't work. And the owner of the company was basically like, how did you do that? Not his exact words, but it was supposed to be a site for retail to order his merchandise. And he did mention that at some point he was going to make it to where customers could order directly. Well, he has, and I have one on the way. And unless I'm mistaken, the gentleman known as Bokua Hyde is the one who owns Bloodthirsties and is also Joe. Is it Zazula? Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong. So I've been following him off and up, not following as in click follow, but now I am. I've seen his little reels on social media and thought it was interesting. I like the makeup, like the hair, just the sense of humor in general. And to find out that he is probably the owner of the tea company that I've ordered indirectly from Bloodthirsties because I got Geisha's Ghost. If I recall, I think that was through, was it Vampire Fangs, maybe? It might have been through Vampire Fangs. Or maybe another way. It was either through Vampire Fangs or Vampire Freaks. Now, Vamp Fangs has perfume. It might have been through Vampire Freaks. I think it was might have yeah, I think it might have been through them. And then there's also Boutique du Vampire or Vampire. It might have either been Vampire Fangs or Boutique du Vampire. It might, because this leaf and there's Leaf Sweat. I'd have to go through my videos. I've had this for over a year. Yeah, I'd have to go through my videos and figure out where I ordered that from. I may be able to order from them directly. I also have the one potion number 13, which I ordered through another company as well. But now that I've kind of figured the ins and outs of how to have things delivered to this part of the apartment, well, this part of the house, um, be looking forward to seeing more. Um, that's it for now. I'm not going to tell you which tea I ordered. They only have like three or maybe four so far. And there are two collaborations, one with Wicked and one with another one. I might order them as well. So three directly and then two collaborations. We have already done, as a Sagacious Ghost, through another company I like to order from periodically, I think. I'm not going to dig a hole because right now, this part of the day, I got up, fed and took care of the kitty cats, and then went back to sleep, and my brain is still waking up. So, anyway, don't do the thing with the hands. I gotta stop doing that with my hands. Like to talk with my hands, and I don't want to look like a weirdo. Rambling, full of blooper-laden video this morning, and I'm not recording it again. So you're just gonna have to deal with all my gaffes. So yes, to wrap this up, Leaf Sweat Nosferatea with safflower, cherry, almond, and mango. The strongest notes are the cherry and the almond. The mango is just sort of there. It probably blends in so well with the other flavors. I can't pick it out right now. Also, since I've moved to the country, my allergies are kicking my butt. So my sinuses are not playing nice. So basically, those are the two notes I'm picking out are the cherry and the almond. And I'm okay with that because those flavors are really good together. If you get a chance to order this, and the other tea I had as well, I will probably go ahead and do that one. I did the TARDIS tea. Oh, I was going to do the pretty TARDIS. I forgot to do the pretty TARDIS tea. I totally forgot. So we've got until the other bloodthirsty is it's on the way until it gets here. Slow down and talk coherently. Until that one comes, I'll do the other tea I got from Leaf Sweat, and then I will do possibly, if I remember, if I remember, I will do Pretty TARDIS. So we're going to do the other vampire tea from this one, and then possibly Pretty TARDIS, and then we will do the one that I have in my not in on the way. It's in an order, and it is on the way. I'm going to stop before I sound any worse. Anyway, also I'm going to order more of the teas I have on my list. I was going to try and go with a vampire theme, and also I'm going to try and pick up more brutalities as well. I've been slacking on that. I've also not been playing with Vintage Horror Club. I'm way behind on that. So as I get the budget straightened out and figured out for this apartment, be looking forward to brutalities, more leaf sweat, more bloodthirsties, more vampire teas of all kinds, plus occasionally TARDIS because I am a Whovian at heart, and anything else that strikes my fancy, and whatever alcohol I manage to procure when I go grocery shopping. I think we've pretty much done all the pumpkin again, but you never know. There might be some we haven't seen yet. So stay tuned for that. And also, because it's different every year, and I have some subscribers that have dropped off, and I've added new ones. I still like to do the same pumpkin beers I do every year because while they might not be new to most of you, they're new for the new people. So, and I like them every year because it's fun. It's fun to have them every year. So, before I screw this up and make a bigger dumpster fire, if you like these rambly, waffly, nonsensy videos with me tripping over my tongue at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, talking about tea as well as other things, and yes, I did see a squirrel. So, yes, I literally had, oh, look, a squirrel moment. If you like more of that kind of nonsense, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications as to what this crazy old lady is going to do next, hit the bell a second time. And as always, direct responsibly, take turns driving the hearse, which includes letting the designated Dracula imbibe if they wish, which kind of is the same thing. I keep including that, and then I get to thinking, well, I'm saying the same thing twice, essentially. It sounded good at the outset, but now I've got to think about how I'm ending these. And yes, don't forget your 100 SPF. And if it's raining where you're at, remember your umbrella. You don't want to melt. And if you are a vampire, you don't want to turn into ash because there is still some sunlight out there. You just can't see it completely. And please remember to protect the cryptids, the shapeshifters. Cryptids, the shapeshifters. The mythical beasts, the rare and unusual creatures of all kinds, because they are endangered right now. When they're in danger, we're in danger as well. But don't do it for us, do it for them. Because they deserve the right to be the wonderful, unique creatures that they are. And the world is better off with them. So, continue to advocate for our favorite creatures to make sure that they continue to have a place. And once again, we can get back to, at some point, a place where they don't have to be afraid to be who they are. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.